Hello and welcome back to Pantheon of the Geeks. Today join us for a unboxing video of the Core Space Black Star Rising box and the Wanted Dead or Alive box. So these are the two new boxes from Core Space, from Battle System, for Core Space. I think the Black Star Rising one is the replacement for the Civilians one. So we'll actually open that one first. The Civilians one I think is the one that they don't do anymore. It is one we unboxed on our channel. So go back and watch that if you want to see those models. But I don't believe they're making them anymore. I think this is the replacement, just because they were made of resin and it'd be too costly for them to make them in plastic. Well, that was what they were saying anyway. So what do we get in this set? We get 4 models. We get Oof, Harris, Lope and Hovak. And then we get a bunch of cards and everything. So we'll go ahead and have a look at this one first because I've got it in my hand, and then we'll take a look at the Wanted Dead or Alive afterwards. So now we get the fun part where we unwrap the box. There we go. Right, come on. We have a book, and we have the cards. I think that's it. So, I think there's 2 sheets here. So we have ourselves one of the little Core Space boxes. This one actually looks a little bit different, so I might have updated it. This has the rules for scavengers in. Yeah, so this is pretty much just the replacement for the Civilians one. And so yeah, I believe that was the one that had Paul in it. So if you're looking to try and get Paul, sorry you can't anymore. He's one of my favourite characters. It's nice to name someone after me. As if it did. So we've got ourselves a nice little dice in here for activating the Civilians. We've got ourselves the event cards, which we shall have a look at eventually, as soon as I figure out how to open the blasted things. Come here. Event cards we get to shuffle in. So we get, sorry for any glare, filming in the spare room at the moment. Avenues of escape. From under your nose. Hopefully you can make that out. Big score. Nearly multipass. And then you had one job. I can't remember if they're the same ones. Some of them sound familiar. So look at the models. So we have Spanner Guy. Again, pretty nice, especially for like this cast plastic. There's a tiny little bit of a mould line on there. It's not too bad. And have this girl. And this will be the Scavenger. That's for certain. Then we have Mr. Forearms. So those are the 4 models. Right, what are they called? Because they've got names on here, I think, maybe. Who's who? Yeah, so we have all these little micro weapons and everything, which were a cool addition to the game actually. And then we have these guys. We have human. Get to the other side as well. Yeah, I'll make it a bit easier. Yeah, so we have worker Mr. Oof, that's the forearms guy, with the human version of Lope, so that'll be the crew version, so you take him in your crew. Management scavenger, some interesting weapons there. It's like a throwing knife, a flame pistol. It looks a bit like a melting pistol, to be honest. Then we have Harris and Hovak, both workers, engineer and scientist. Opposite sides we have civilian, civilian, civilian and scavenger, if you're using them as those, with the opposite side of the scavenger. So exactly the same as the existing one, apart from, like I said at the beginning, you won't be able to get the previous existing one. And then we have all the MacGuffin on here. Don't want to push anything off. Just doing a nice little safe bag. But these are all seem to be very similar to what I don't see anything super new apart from the one that says repair on it. That must be the engineer's wrench. That's cool. So that is that set with those 4 models as replacements. I don't know whether you guys got the original models or whether you like the resin models or not. I wasn't really a big fan of the resin models. They were nice detailed, but they did have a lot of potential for casting issues. I think I got lucky on mine. There wasn't really any issues. One thing I did like is the fact that I was able to stick them to those clear bases that I use without having to cut them off these. So yeah, I wish they would do these separate from bases, to be honest. And then I could just, I mean, to keep everyone happy, they could just do plug bases. And then onto these if you can't be bothered with separate base, so then you can just cut the plugs off and straight onto whatever textured or clear base that you like. So that's those guys, and then we have the new sets, which isn't a replacement for anything, which is Wanted, Dead or Alive, and I believe this has like companions in it. So yeah, it's expansion for core space. It has 2 bounty hunters and their auxiliaries, yeah. A new playable character type. Fill your traders with dread as they are pursued by the bounty hunters. Play through a series of new missions and expand your game with event cards and equipment. So I think this is something that's coming in the second Kickstarter with these add-on models, like auxiliaries as they call them. But so this will be the first time that we've actually seen them. So let's have a look inside. You can do it. Okay. So we have a little booklet. So we have an overview of the rules for using bounty hunters, which is something I've not seen before, so this is all new to me. And we've got 5 new auxiliaries, essential equipment, rules for each character type, events, equipment, So all the rules for activating and using bounty hunters. Bounty hunter skills, cool. Auxiliaries, new character type representing animal companions and robotic assistants. They are no replacement for a fully functioning trader, but they are small, cheap and loyal. Auxiliaries will be classified as either creatures or machines on the boards. Creatures have no additional rules, but machines will follow all the usual rules for machines traders such as being immune to poison. The points cost can be hard. They're always hard using the standard sides. They do not count towards your crew limit. Good. I get a bit worried about that one. On board ship or going into a mission. They are activated as if they were traders, but unless otherwise they are limited to the following: move, assault, search and knockback. Auxiliaries can pick up and carry equipment if they have removable slots on the board with space to do so. Removing these sections to carry items may remove abilities from the character, just like the armor slot on a trader. Yeah. Different types of auxiliary will have their different amounts of inventory space. Auxiliaries cannot use equipment. They have simplified statistics like NPCs and will use these when attacking. Like NPCs, auxiliaries, they can take single point damage for being destroyed. Creatures cannot be revived, but machines can be repaired after the game, and if revived and dragged back to the ship, even if they weren't yours originally. Ooh. The repair costs are equivalent on their mission hire cost. So special actions. Utility drone can make repair and interact actions, and the gurnit can make interact actions. Auxiliaries are small, denoted by the small icon. Small characters do not have a line of sight, etc. Advancement, and then some more rules for auxiliary NPCs there. And then we have the mission for the bounty hunters. Mission 2, personal grievances. Wanted dead or alive, mission 3. And then the reference at the back. Cool. Interesting. So we have the cards here. We'll open these first actually. So we have Orcs Machine. Doesn't want to open up that one. Wants to be difficult. Orcs Machine. Graded only. So those are the slots for carrying things. And the utility drone. Tokens. Bounty Hunter mark tokens. We have the Assault Hound. And the opposite sides we have upgraded versions. Sweet. So you can actually upgrade them. That's cool. We have a trained creature. Or a gurniet. Is it gurniet? Gurnrit. And then gun drone. And then cargo bot again. And we have the other side. So we have the, looks like you can take the bounty hunters as crew as well if you want. Because you have a crew, a captain and a crew side. So you can take the bounty hunters as a captain. Interesting. Let's have a look at these cards, these event cards. So what we get with these? We get a better offer. Well, that's alright, I've been looking for a better offer. We get a price on your head. It's not what I've been looking for. Another price on your head. We get new information. We get added incentive. And those are the event cards that we get. So let's take a look at them all. So yeah, dude with massive gun. So my favourite so far. This is Valian, or Valian. And then we have, is it Akura? Definitely like the gunfire stance, so that's cool. Then we have the hound type creature. The Gunrit. He does have a gun, so he's smart enough to use a gun maybe. 6 limbs. Then we have the cargo bot. Pretty standard, sort of like tracked box basically. Then we have the 2 drones, which come with the fly bases, which is new. And then the other drone, this guy. Cool. So I think they are interesting additions to the game. I'd like to give it a go. Yeah, it's Gunrit. Gunrit? Yeah. There's definitely Nakura. Yeah. Right. There we go. So that is the 2 new box sets for Core Space. It's sort of like a little intermission while we wait for the second starter set box to come out and everything. Or the Kickstarter if you've backed it. I have, so as soon as that comes through we'll be taking a look at that as well. That'll be exciting. Like all Kickstarters though, it seems to have been delayed. I wasn't really expecting anything else with everything that's been going on in the world, so it's not really an issue for me. I shall wait. I think all the Kickstarters I've backed over the last couple of years have been delayed with one thing and another. So yeah, so looking forward to that coming. But I don't think there's any other planned updates for Core Space until that does come out. Or at least there's nothing that I've seen on the news. I'll have to have another look on their news feed and see if there is anything. But other than that, they are pretty cool. It looks like they're worth getting. Especially if you've missed the Civilians box. That is it would be a shame to have missed that, but at least you've got a replacement if you have. But there we go. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more geeky type stuff on Pantheon of the Geeks. But for now, you guys take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!